How? How did I miss this show when it was coming out? Like, I cannot believe that this show is this good. For those of you who do not know, which I assume most of you don't since this show is not that popular, this show is called Medalist. And no cap, it is one of the best shows of the year so far, and I don't say that lightly. It might not be as good as Haikyuu, but it is definitely up there. Honestly, I can't even think of anything bad to say about the show. I would say the CGI sometimes looks a bit noticeable, but that's about it. The rest of the show is either solid or pretty damn good, even if the show seems to be more geared towards kids. But even then, the characters, the writing, the moments, all stand out to make this show great. Now, when I first saw this show was releasing, I was like, kids? Ain't no way I'm watching some show about kids ice skating. What do you mind, 5th grade? Then I went to go watch some clips of Blades of Glory, a real man's ice skating show.
We're gonna skate to one song only. Lady Hump by the Black Eyed Peas.
But when the second season came out, I was like, okay, I've heard some good things about it, I'll give it a shot. And
Oh my god. I get it.
let's start off with the main characters. I think that the main characters, Inori and Tsukasa, make an absolutely fabulous duo. They complement each other so well, and maybe it's because they have similar origin stories. Both love ice skating, but both started really late, and both have been told that they are too old to compete, yet they both aim to beat the odds and become medalists. The only difference is that Tsukasa was unfortunately unsuccessful in his endeavors, but he still sees a bit of himself in Inori and decides that his dream now is to coach Inori into becoming a medalist on par with the best skaters in the world. And as her mentor, Tsukasa takes the role as the happy-go-lucky protagonist that never gives up and uses his uncompromising optimism to push Inori further. And I do think that this change-up makes the show more interesting. Usually it is the person who is doing most of the growing or is competing that is the happy, optimistic person, and yet they have switched things up around here, and I think it's for the better, because it complements Inori's sort of unconfident personality at first. And Tsukasa's personality helps Inori to push herself further and improve further. And watching him come into his own as a coach and use his insight as an ice dancer to help Inori improve is great. And it is cool to see his insight that he gives as an ice dancer to help Inori improve in his own unique way, using his eyes to analyze the situation and give helpful feedback. And then there is Inori herself. To watch her slowly come into her own as a competitor is so endearing. Watching her start off as an unconfident amateur and seeing her go against the odds is so motivating. To see her mom push back on her because she's scared to see her fail, and then watch Inori slowly start to push back, standing up to her mom and confidently taking the stage is great. Watching her grow and improve as a skater and finding herself in the sport is such a joy to watch, and watching those cute student-coach moments where they are so proud of each other is really cute. And then she begins competing against the other skaters in real competitions. Watching her go head to head against the other skaters is the most exciting part of the show. Not to say that the parts where they practice are boring, it's still fun to see them work towards a common goal and slowly improve on their jumps and spins and their techniques, but the highlights are the competitions. Watching these kids with each of their own goals and motivations competing against one another, it's like watching, well, your favorite sport. Watching them attempt jumps and twirls, spins and balancing acts on the ice put you on the edge of your seat. And I think that the animation and camera work really helps to sell the novelty of the competition. The camera work is really well done, following each skater as they glide on the ice. The elegant music playing in the background as each skater dances to the tune really draws the watcher in, and seeing the boys and girls perform their routines and try double and triple spins is exciting to watch. You never know what's going to happen, whether Inori or the other skaters will fail their jumps or perform the perfect execution. And this is not the kind of show like Blue Lock where every person is performing shit like perfectly. People make mistakes all the time when skating in this show, and whether they succeed or fail is always a surprise. I think it also helps that Inori has a goal in place, someone who she looks up to as her role model when it comes to skating, and that person is Hikaru, a figure skater who is way far above the competition. She is the gold standard, and the person that is the goalpost for Inori and all of the other skaters. And seeing her try again and again to improve and get closer to her goal is really inspiring. It makes you want to jump out of your seat yourself and follow your dreams too. And Hikaru's coach is also the foil to Tsukasa, someone who is moody and quiet, who does not fit into society. He is coaching Hikaru, so it gives both Tsukasa and Inori someone to look towards as their goals. It helps to drive the plot forward and is the inspiration for a lot of the actions that Tsukasa and Inori take as competitors. They are not really traditional antagonists per se, but they are where Inori and Tsukasa are trying to reach. And watching Inori perform her dance routines in the competitions is really inspiring. To watch this unconfident little kid who was too nervous to even tell her mom she wanted to ice skate more than anything in the world, to watch her become stronger, to show that she can do it, and to never give up no matter what. To watch her grow so much as an individual and competitor makes you really feel like a proud parent. And then the dance routine starts, and you see her glide along the ice, moving and dancing gracefully to the tune of the music, completing one spin after another in clutch moment after clutch moment. It is such a beauty to watch. Watching her jump into a tucked spin and then change to a broken leg spin is really cool. I don't think I'm doing it justice when I say watching every moment of this anime kindled a lot of joy and hope. So yeah, this anime is so good, and I cannot wait for the movie to come out next year. But for now, I will give both seasons a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe or leave a comment to give me some feedback if you would like. I would really appreciate the support. Also, please take a look at my Patreon. I will try to post there more frequently. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.